Okay, we're gonna do a little chisel plowing today, or this evening. Obviously, it's a Sunday. Last night we got, I don't think anything happened down here, just judging by the way the ground looks, but back home last night we got a pretty good coverage, and the further north you went, the more they got. But we had a 1/4 inch at my house and mom and dad's, which was a 1/2 inch would have been nicer, but I'll take a 1/4. It was enough to swell the weed up, so hopefully within 4 or 5 days that you'll start seeing green rows in those fields. But because of that, obviously not cutting beans today. I wish I'd have cut beans yesterday. I really should have, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. I did get the new skid pan put on this thing, so now it's got a Z-bend in it, so it goes over top of this instead of pinched between that and the frame. So now you can pull the front one off without having to take the back one loose, and it's thicker. So I did that. And then this morning I winterized my ATV sprayer, and then went and did some soil sampling, and then went to mom and dad's, got that skid pan put on, and greased this thing, greased that, got it ready to go. Had to go help granddad change the light in his driveway light, and now we're here. So, but we still have chances of rain. It's rained a couple times back home today. We got chances of rain yet tonight. We just got chances of rain tomorrow. So I guess we'll see what happens. If we can squeak a little bit more out of it, that'll be ideal. But I'm curious to see how well this chisels as dry as it is. But I guess it's not terrible. But could definitely use a little bit more rain as far as ground working goes. Be a good year to do some deep ripping, but that one done. It wasn't too bad, but definitely used some moisture to help out. I can say that much. And there's moisture there, but it's not a lot. I guess there's more there than I give it credit for. It's not supposed to be this dry in October. I mean, part of me's not complaining, but the other part of me's like, this moisture would be nice right now. Okay, next field. I think I'm gonna stop after this because the next one I gotta go to after. Apparently I hit the wrong lever. The next one would be going to after this is that one that's all broke up into pieces. And I really want to do a good job on that one and get it worked pretty deep. So I think after this we're just gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna hope that those dark clouds bring something. And maybe we can get some more moisture into it. This one's done. Definitely a lot more moisture up here near the south of the state line, but still use some more. Hopefully this winter I can get here at the mini and grub some of the stuff out of that fence line is kind of my plan, but with all the other projects I gotta get done this winter, we'll see what time allows for. And I believe I saw that I drug or picked up or turned up a steel stake back here. Right there, I think. Is that a stake or a stick? That is a stake. That'd look good in a tire, huh? So let's buzz down the road here real quick, and I want to pull a couple of ears out of that cornfield while we're over here. sure the deer have been into this one pretty good. But what field haven't they been into pretty good? Some of this is probably also raccoons, at least the stuff that's been pulled down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff right here. Just makes you really excited. At least all the ears are hanging. That was a big thing we were fighting last year. Nothing had dried down, all the ears stayed upright, and then we were getting cob rot and grain rot and just all sorts of good stuff. See a little bit of sign of tar spot in here, but it doesn't look terrible. Doing this one-handed is fun. Check out that difference in ear size. At least this is a good flex hybrid, but sign of the year. And then you got spots like right there where the kernel or where the rows start doing goofy crap because the corn decided halfway through developing, we ain't quite got enough to do what we thought we were gonna do. And then deer been nibbling on the ends of them, and good times, good times. But that's why I only fertilized for 150 bushel corn to begin with this year, so I didn't end up with a huge fertilizer bill and still end up only making 150 bushel corn because the weather was crap. That being said, I am kind of excited to get into shelling corn after that shit show we had last year. It's going to be nice to have some good running again. Just pull into a field and haul the mail. Here. But I tested the field earlier today, and it was 8. It would have been, I think it's the same hybrid, because if I remember right, it got planted, I think this was a couple days after that, but they were planted in the same, these two, they were planted in the same week, and it was down to 18.3. So if I can get it down under 18, get it into the 17s, that'll be, I mean, 18 is nothing to complain about, but if I can get it down into the 17s, there's quite a substantial difference in dock between 17 and 18. So, but take those home and try them out, or take these home and test them and see where this field's at. And I got a feeling this is going to be one of them years you're not going to have to go looking for dry corn once we get rolling. It's just going to be go wherever you want and knock the field out. So, but there's our first chisel pond for the season, and guess I'll go see what else I can do today, or it's Sunday evening, I might just call it a day. We'll see. So that's it for this one. We'll catch you guys on the next one.